Our story starts in a magical land far away. The land was called Peeda, and the land was very beautiful. Many wonderful creatures lived there, but there was also a very mischievous witch.
That's me.
The witch loved to cause mischief. So much that she decided to go to outer space to get a magic jewel so she could control the weather. And she said, I am going to cause so much mischief.
I'm going to cause so much mischief.
And we will see what happens. Now, in the land of Peeda, there also lived a beautiful princess and a majestic tree that had grown for 200 years. And there was a brave ninja sailor and his cat,
Meow.
who sailed the seas around the island and kept the princess safe. And the princess said, I love my land of Peeda.
I love my land of Peeda.
And she went over to the tree. She said, I love my majestic tree.
I love my majestic tree.
And she waved to her sailor and her cat. And she said, hello, sailor and cat.
Hello, sailor and cat.
And it was peaceful and calm. And she said, I love the peace and quiet.
I love the peace and quiet.
Well, guess what? The witch did not love the peace and quiet. And the witch decided she would cause some mischief. And she said, I'm going to cause some mischief.
I'm going to cause mischief.
And she got her magic jewel.
Where's my magic jewel?
She had to look for it. And she decided to call up a giant rainstorm. Now, I need some help from the audience to make the sound of the rainstorm. So you can go like this, or you can go like this, or you can tap on the arm of your chair, and the rainstorm got harder and harder, and the princess got her umbrella.
I love water. Not too much.
And it rained, and it rained, and it rained.
Let's go under that.
And the cat and the sailor went below deck, and the tree liked it until he got a little too wet. And then the witch stopped the storm, and she said, now they see what I can do.
Now they see what I can do.
But the rain stopped, and a beautiful rainbow came out. The rainbow meant that the princess could talk to her tree and the cat. And she said, what do you think just happened?
What do you think just happened? The witch is up to no good again. We need to go to space.
And she asked the sailor and the cat, what do you think happened?
What do you think happened?
The witch is up to no good. We gotta go.
Yeah, and she had a magic whistle and we need to get another one.
The princess had to think about that. And it was pretty peaceful and quiet, so she went to sit in her garden. And then she suddenly realized the witch needed to be put in jail. She said, I'm going to put that witch in jail.
I'm gonna put that witch in jail.
And the tree and the cat and the ninja said, yeah, do it, princess. Do it.
Yeah, do it, princess.
So the princess went to get the witch. And she said, you're going to jail.
You're
But she did not realize that the witch still had her magic jewel. And she said, I still have my magic jewel.
I still have my magic jewel.
And this time she was going to cause an even bigger storm. So she started to call up a mighty wind. The wind started to blow, and it blew harder and harder. And the princess said,
Why is it getting so windy?
and the tree was blowing back and forth, and he blew right over. And the sailor and the cat were on the high, terrible seas. And there was a huge wave. They were afraid it was going to sink their boat.
This might sink our boat.
They didn't know if there were sharks in the ocean. There might be sharks around.
There might be sharks around.
And suddenly, they saw that there was a tornado. And sharks.
Shark!
Tornadoes and sharks, there was so much mischief. And they didn't know what to do, and the princess said, stop, please stop.
Stop, please stop.
The wind stopped, but much damage had been done. The tree was blown away. The princess had to get the tree back. The princess got up and went to find the tree. And she put the tree back and planted him right where he had been. And the tree realized she better go check on the witch. So the princess went over to check on the witch. The witch was gone. She's gone.
She's gone.
So she ran over to tell the tree, the witch is gone.
The witch is gone.
And she called the sailor and the cat to shore. Please come to shore.
Please come to shore.
So they came over to the tree to decide what they were going to do next. They wondered what happened and what they were going to do. And the cat said, I know what we need to do. The cat had belonged to the witch, and she knew that the witch got the magic jewel from a planet in outer space. So the cat told her friends they had to go to outer space.
We have to go to outer space.
And the princess said, how are we going to get to outer space?
How are we gonna get to outer space?
I have a rocket.
Wait, what?
And they all said, oh yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, let's go.
And that's the end of Act 1.